Let your body waddle. Body waddle.
What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, and today we are here with Week 6 of the GBA against Steve and the Milwaukee Sawsbucks. So if you're excited, hit that thumbs up button, and let's talk teams really quick. I anticipated playing a lot for the Skarmory, so I didn't bring it. That might seem a little weird, but later if you watch his side of the video, he does explain that 3 of his Pokemon are carrying Hidden Power Fire, just for the Skarmory. So that limits his moveset a little bit because he's explicitly preparing for this Pokemon, which is not there. So that limits 25% of his moveset of half his team. So anyways, he is bringing the Mega Gardevoir, he is bringing the Latios, he is bringing Ferrothorn, his new acquisition, he is bringing the Landorus Therian, Lucario, and the Suicune. So this week we are bringing the Clefable carrying the Assault Vest, Special Attack Investment, HP Investment, Special Defense Investment, just so we can take a hit. Defense Investment, I apologize. We are running Moonblast, Fire Blast, Ice Beam, and Knockoff. We have Chain Schmoka, the Weezing. Weezing's there to set up Toxic Spikes. It does have Sludge Bomb for stab in case we can pull it in on the Mega Gardevoir. We've also got Pain Split and Will-O-Wisp. We've got Flash the Jolteon, Flash carrying the Expert Belt. He's got Discharge, Volt Switch, Hidden Power Ice for that Landorus, and Synchronoise, just in case he decided to bring their Synchronoise. Just in case he decided to bring the Landorus. We've got Shino the Mega Beedrill, Protect, Drill Run, Poison Jab, and U-Turn. Standard set. We have Wubbit the Kecleon holding the Life Orb Protean ability. Fake Out, Shadow Sneak, Power Up Punch, and Ice Punch. Then we have the Goblin, the Sableye, who is rocking the Will-O-Wisp, Substitute, Recover, and Foul Play. So let's hop right into this. I did predict him to lead off with something other than his Mega. So I decided to lead off with Clefable. Clefable had a lot of utility against the Ferrothorn carrying the Fire Blast. It also had knockoff utility on whatever wanted to come in, so he actually leads off with Air Flood the Suicune. Now, Suicune's pressure goes off. Now here I'm thinking, what is he going to switch into? Either way, I'm going to get a knockoff on something, it's going to hurt. He actually switches out into Katie, his Mega Gardevoir, who the knockoff's going to be neutral against, which I'm not too, you know, it's damage. Damage is damage, I will take it. Magic Guard Trace, but in many Mega Evolves, that's no big deal. So we do get the knockoff. It was a first turn critical hit, taking out about 25% of his health, which is outstanding. We do see the Mega Evolution here, and I didn't want to switch into anything to take a Hyper Voice. I don't really have anything on my team that can take a Hyper Voice, so I wanted to gauge how well Large and In Charge could take this Hyper Voice. It does just a little over half, which pissed me off, because if it would have done a little less than half, we would have been able to take out this thing. But it does just enough to bring me under half, so now a second Hyper Voice is going to kill me. Large and In Charge is down. That's super bad news for us, because that had such great utility against this team, in my opinion. So we're going to go out into Shino Mega Beedrill here. I'm going to Mega Evolve and I'm going to Protect, anticipating him to stay in because my speed stat isn't boosted until next turn. He could have outsped. So we do see that Jabari Parker, the Landorus, comes in. So we're going to Mega Evolve, we're going to Protect. It's going to be useless. At this point, I don't know if he's running his standard Yachi Berry set or if he is running any sort of, you know, Scarf on it just to make sure it can take me out. So after the Protect here, I just hard switch out, and I'm going to hard switch her out right into Chain Schmoka the Weezing. Chain Schmoka is super defensive. He's carrying that Rocky Helmet for extra damage, so Jabari Parker does go for the U-turn here. Gets that ability, he gets that Rocky Helmet damage off, which is definitely good for us, because like I said, damage is damage, and it all racks up in the end. So he's going to U-turn out, and he's going to go back out into his Mega Gardevoir. Now, I thought a long time about this move. I didn't know if I wanted to stay in or if I wanted to switch into the Sableye. I decided to stay in, predicting a Hyper Voice, but he went for a Psychic. I knew if I would have went out into Sableye, that would have been a little bit of momentum coming our way because we do resist that, so now it's kind of more in our park, but now Chain Schmoka's down. I go back out into Shino now. He's going to withdraw Mega Gardevoir, and he's going to go back out into Jabari Parker. Jabari Parker's going to get that Intimidate off. You know how Jabari does. Jabari does what Jabari does. So we're just going to U-turn out of here. Now that we see that, you know, once I outspeed, I took the risk there, so that I outsped, so he's probably running his Yachi Berry set. We do get a critical hit U-turn, which is 2 crits in our favor this turn. So I'm going to U-turn out into Flash, and Flash does carry, like I said, pre-game, the Hidden Power Ice. We do see him pop the Yachi Berry, but we've got an Expert Belt Hidden Power Ice. He's not living that from this range, so we are able to get that off, even though it did weaken it. So Jabari Parker's out of the way, so that's a huge physical threat to me out of the way. So now he's going to go out into Ferrothorn, and I don't really, now that Clefable's down, I don't really have much in the means of getting rid of Ferrothorn. So I'm just going to Volt Switch out, and I'm going to go out into Shino. No, I don't believe I switch out into Shino right here. Hold on. Let me get a little ahead of myself really quick. We're going to go out into the Goblin, actually. Now, my plan with the Goblin is to hide behind a sub, Foul Play, Will-O-Wisp, just kind of whittle this thing down as much as I can. He goes for the Stealth Rock. He actually goes for the Ferrothorn. This is a risky play on his part, because if I would have went for a Foul Play, I would have been able to take out the Mega Gardevoir, but instead I decided to play it safe and hide behind a sub. If I would have went for a Foul Play, then Mega Gardevoir would have been out of there, and that would have been a huge threat for us. But seeing as how I'm behind a sub now, Hyper Voice is going to kill us. I don't have anything to switch in to take a Hyper Voice from a Mega Gardevoir, so the Goblin's going to go down. Super unfortunate for us. So, at this point, I'm thinking, alright, what can we do here to kind of bring this back? So I'm going to go back out into Shino, and he wants to preserve this Mega Gardevoir with his life. With his life, ladies and gentlemen. So he pulls out that Mega Gardevoir, and he is going to go out into the Ferrothorn, and I'm going to be able to get a nice drill run off on this thing. Gonna be good for us. Bad news is Iron Barbs kick in. Bad news also, we do get the crit. There's the Iron Barbs kicking in, like I said. The other bad news that we find is that he's carrying the Rocky helmet on it as well. So that is unfortunate damage for us. I protect a Scout to see what he wants to do. We do find out that he was actually going to go for a Leech Seed. Not bad for us. I don't really have with the rocks up. I don't have many more switch-ins with Shino, so I'm trying to get as much damage off as I can. Drill Run is a high critical hit ratio move. I'm hoping we can pull off another thing like that. Iron Barb's Rocky Helmet damage come in. He's going to set up Seeds just, you know, just to be safe, get a little recovery damage off. He's going to get that Leech Seed recovery. Now, at this point, we're about to kamikaze this Ferrothorn right here. We're going to try and do our best to knock this thing out. So we're just going to go for a U-turn here. Stab, adaptability boosted. It does almost take it out, but unfortunately we're going to go down to Iron Barb's damage. He did predict that, and obviously going for the spikes now. He's going to set up a layer of hazards just to get as much damage off on the rest of my team as I can. I believe at this point all I have left is the Jolteon and the Kecleon. So we're going to go on to the Jolteon. We take rocks damage, we take spikes damage, and from this point a discharge will kill this thing. So we've got the Ferrothorn down. Huge good, that's super good news to us in my opinion. So he has left, he has the Lucario. I was really hoping to pull some discharge shenanigans off, paralyze this thing, but unfortunately discharge did not come through this week as it has in past weeks. Close combat's really the only move he had that could one-shot my Jolteon, so goes for the close combat, takes me out. We've got the defense drop, the special defense drop, Flash goes down, so we're left with Wubbit. What are we going to do with Wubbit? Well, Wubbit's going to come through. Life Orb damage comes off on the Lucario, and here I'm thinking to myself, shit, Lucario gets Inner Focus. So this Fake Out, like, as soon as I clicked Fake Out, I understood that we were not in the running for this anymore. We did not have a chance. We were going to get 4-0, but we get the Fake Out off. Come to find out that this Lucario actually has Justified, so we do get that flinch off. He goes for an Extreme Speed here, so I don't know if we would have went for a Shadow Sneak last turn, if that would have mattered or not, if he would have went for a Close Combat or an Extreme Speed, but here we go. So his own Life Orb damage takes him out. We go for the Shadow Sneak. There's nothing to hit. What are we going to do, ladies and gentlemen? What are we going to do? So in comes the Latios. 3,000. And I get a Shadow Sneak off, and that's Life Orb. That's Adamant. Look how this is just astounding. Look how much damage that does. It does 2/3 just from that. So here I'm thinking he's going to go for a Draco, hoping, like, I'm like, fingers crossed for a miss here. Nope. He's choiced into Dragon Pulse, actually. He lets me know that after the match. So that is actually game against Steve and the Milwaukee Sawsbucks, a lovely 3-0 in their victory. So that being said, guys, any comments, concerns about the battle style this week, please leave in the comment section below and I will address them. Other than that, guys, I will see you this coming Sunday going up against Hank the Pidgey and the Winnipeg Aqua Jets in Week 7 of the GBA. My name is Crimson CBAD, and I will talk to you all soon.